Kids asleep. Sharks awake. Trade daddies on the mic. Let's work. Let's work. Wrench your hand by daylight, grease on the sleeves. Nightfall, switch lanes, candles in degrees. Blue collar mornings, markets after dark. Teaching wealth in the shadows, lighting up the charts. From the shop to the screens, breaking cycles, no cap. Turn patience into profit, show the roadmap. Education first, yeah, the mission stay clean. Built on discipline, modern Canadian dream.
Daddy time, late night grind. Shots glow while the world unwinds. Trade daddies, yeah, we break it down. From higher highs to support inbound.
OG in the game, seen bubbles and pain. Hands wrapped tight, both gloves and gains. From the ring to the feeds, pressure don't shake. Market swings heavy, steady moves get made. W3BC built, yeah, the vision clear. Teach and entertain, make the lesson hit here. Punchlines land like a clean left hook. Market speak when a trader looks. After bedtime, headphones on, screens glow bright. Risk defined, patient tested every night. No hype trades, only structure and plans. Read the flow, understand supply and demand. Not promises made, just skills passed down. So the next generation build solid ground. From dads to traders, lessons stay true. Knowledge is power, now pass it through.
Who runs the charge?
Trade daddies,
Who breaks it down?
trade daddies.
Risk, reward, discipline.
Let's get it.
Who runs the charge?
Trade daddies,
Who breaks it down?
trade daddies.
Risk, reward, discipline.
Let's get it.
Daddy time, late night grind. Real talk for the trading mind. Trade daddies after dark. Read the market, play it smart.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Trade Daddies. We are live again. Today, Trump is speaking, so we're just going to go right into the charts. Trump is going to talk. He's already talking. I had to bring back the video just a wee bit, but I just realized, am I sharing the window? Let me know if you can hear the volume on it. Oh, let me go. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay, hold on. Replace window. This also share.
Okay, the market is
audio.
tanking.
Boom. Can you hear it now?
Iran.
Yes.
In these past 4 weeks, our armed forces have delivered swift, decisive, overwhelming victories.
I was short
Battlefield.
earlier and I missed it.
Victories like few people have ever seen before. Tonight, Iran's Navy
Honestly,
is
get ready to
gone.
catch the
Their air
long.
forces in
When this
ruins.
dump stops, it's gonna
Their
wick.
leaders, most of them,
Damn, that 5 minute
terrorist
looked so good.
regime they led are now dead. Their command and control of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is being decimated as we speak.
This is actually pretty cool that we
Their
actually got to
ability
like
to launch missiles and drones
trade this
is
while it was
dramatically
happening.
curtailed, and
I
their
see that
weapons,
wick right there.
Factories and rocket launchers are being blown to
Like,
pieces.
stuff like that. When you
Very
have like a
few of them
liquidity
left.
grab like that, you can
Never
catch
in the
it like
history of
get a
warfare
nice
has an
like
enemy
long
suffered
in and
such
just catch the
clear
wick and get out.
devastating large-scale
Like you have to
losses in
risk like a lot.
matter of weeks. Our enemies are losing in America, as it has been for 5 years under my presidency, is winning, and now winning bigger than ever before. Before discussing this current situation, I also want to thank the troops for the masterful job they did in taking the country of Venezuela in a matter of minutes. That hit was quick, lethal,
Cuba's
violent,
next.
and respected by everyone all over the world. After rebuilding our military during
All right, let's see what's
my
going on
first
here while
term,
this is all happening.
we have by far the strongest military
5 minutes
anywhere in
just
the world.
dumped.
And now we're working along with Venezuela and are, in a true sense, joint venture partners. We're getting along incredibly well in the production and sale of massive amounts of oil and gas. the second largest reserves on Earth after the United States of America. We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help our allies. Tonight, I want to provide an update on the tremendous progress our warriors have made in Iran and discuss why Operation Epic Fury is necessary for the safety of America and the security of the free world. From the very first day I announced my campaign for president in 2015, I have vowed that I would never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. This fanatical regime has been chanting death to America.
Honestly, we still might
death
pump
to
here.
Israel.
You look at the 1
For
hour here,
47
like downtrending.
years, their proxies
Just
were
it's still
behind
like
the
70K
murder
still
of
in the
241
in the charts.
Americans
Are people
in the Marine barracks
chatting? Can you
bombing
see
in
the chat?
Beirut, the slaughter of hundreds
I only
of
see
our
you.
service members with roadside bombs. They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole, and they're
Sorry,
carrying
I didn't
out
hear you.
the
What did you say?
countless other heinous acts, including the just horrible blood atrocities of October 7th in Israel, something that most people never seen anything like it. This murderous regime also recently killed 45,000 of their own people who were protesting in Iran. 45,000 dead. For these terrorists to have nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat. The most violent and thuggish regime on earth would be free to carry out their
The volatility is
campaigns of
something
terror,
else.
coercion, conquest, and mass murder from behind a nuclear shield. I will never let that happen, and neither should any of our past presidents.
Man, we can actually
The
still pump here.
situation has
After
been
that,
going
like that
on
little
for
short squeeze
47
right there.
years, and
Is that
should have been handled long before
long
I
squeeze, I
arrived
should
in
say.
office. I did many
Like
things
the way-
during my 2 terms in office to stop the quest for nuclear weapons by Iran first, and perhaps most importantly, I killed General Qasem Soleimani in my first term. He was an evil genius, brilliant person, a horrible human being, however, the father of the roadside bomb.
All right, let's see here.
And he lived just
Mom.
horrible what he did. Iran would have been perhaps in far better, stronger position. Had he lived, we would have had probably a different conversation tonight. But you know what? We'd still be winning and winning big. And then very importantly, I terminated Barack Hussein Obama's Iran nuclear deal, a disaster. Obama gave them $1.7 billion.
Let's see if the
in
1 minute
cash,
or the 5 minute can
green-
show us what to do
green
here.
cash. Took it out
Maybe
of
the
banks
1
from
minute, if we can
Virginia,
cross back
DC,
above the 200-day
and
moving
Maryland,
average,
all the cash they had.
and just put your stop loss
Flew
below
it by
the
airplanes in an
200-day.
attempt to buy their respect and loyalty, but it
Great,
didn't
right?
work.
Just
They
more
laughed at our president and
rip.
went on with their mission to have a nuclear bomb.
I don't know what it is, but
Iran
you're
deal
cutting
would
out
have
on me a little
led
bit.
to
I
a
wonder if it's because
colossal
all the
arsenal of
things I got
massive
going on
nuclear
here.
weapons for Iran, and they would have had them years ago, and they would have used them. Would have been a different world. There would have been no Middle East.
Say something now.
no Israel,
Yo.
in
What's
my
up,
opinion,
everybody?
in my opinion,
Like-
a lot of great experts.
Yeah, you're good. You
And I
come in and you
terminated
kind of like
that
robot
terrible
out.
deal, and I was so honored to do it. I was so proud to do it. It was so bad right from the beginning. Essentially, I did what no other president was willing to do. They made mistakes, and I am correcting them. My first preference was always
1 minute might be the
path
might be
of
the one here.
diplomacy, yet the regime continued their relentless quest for nuclear weapons and rejected every attempt at
All right,
an
stop
agreement.
loss will be
For this reason, in June, I ordered a strike on Iran's key nuclear facilities, an Operation Midnight Hammer. Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
71767.
The
All right.
successful B-2 bombers performed magnificently.
Above.
We totally obliterated those nuclear sites.
We
The
made-
regime then sought
one.
to rebuild their
going.
nuclear program at a totally different location, making clear they had no intention of abandoning their pursuit of nuclear weapons.
Oof.
They were also rapidly
Yeah.
building a
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the SMA to cross the 200. I want to put my stop loss here, but it's too much right now. It's too far already.
Europe and virtually any other place on earth. Iran's strategy
What
was so
do
obvious.
you want?
They wanted to produce as many missiles
1
as
minute.
possible, and they did. with the longest range
Never mind
possible.
that.
And
Yo, are you using your Shure mic right now?
believe they had. We just learned that out. We took them out. We took them all out. So
Yes.
Okay, you are.
nobody
It's
would
so
really dare
weird.
stop them.
You keep cutting out.
And they're raced for a nuclear bomb, a nuclear weapon like nobody's ever seen.
Like I'll hear you when you
They
first
were
start
right
speaking, then
at the
the longer
doorstep.
you're speaking, it kind of goes
For
away.
years, everyone has said that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons.
If I
In the
turn
end,
that in the same thing.
Let me try this. Let me mute this. Say something now.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Still muting?
Yeah, it's in and out. It's in and out.
of Operation Epic Fury.
I'm just not sure if it's restream because I got so many things going on that's reducing the performance, or if it's on your end.
Ability to threaten America or project power outside of their borders. That means eliminating Iran's navy, which is now absolutely destroyed, hurting their air force and their missile program at levels never seen before.
Can you hear me now? Hear me now?
I hear you. Yeah, it just again, it just kind of it comes in and out, right?
Their missiles are just about used up or beaten.
It might be. I might start. I think because restream might be lagging a little bit. It sounds like lag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
our armed forces have been extraordinary. There's never
fine.
been anything like it militarily. Everyone is talking about it, and tonight I'm pleased to say that these core strategic objectives are nearing completion. As we celebrate this inflation, record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion, and the highest stock market ever with 53.
Yo, Curtis, what's going on, brother? Jason's got a bad clip echo. Okay. I didn't know if it was just me. It sounds like when you have a bad connection with like a phone call. You know what I mean? It gets a little robotic.
Okay.
Never imagined it. Remember,
we can Trump and then after him, we'll probably turn that.
Yeah.
One producer of oil and gas on the planet without even discussing the millions of barrels that we're getting from Venezuela. Because of the Trump administration's policies, we produce more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. Think of that, Saudi Arabia.
I think he's just talking about random stuff. You know how it is. I'm the best. I love the chat though. They're just like showing clowns and lies. Clown faces. That's the real show, guys. It's the chat.
Am I still pretty bad?
You're hearing like when you initially speak, I hear you perfectly, and then any more words after that's robotic. Yeah, I've never done this before on Restream with having like a window here. Let me just copy the link. Copy the link. I'm gonna close the window. Try now.
Oh, hey, all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it was perfect. It was Restream. Okay, we'll just say fuck Trump for now.
Okay,
and then
I was wondering, like, what was he? Oh, we're going down again. I was just wondering what was he going to talk about, right? Because like this was the first time, I think in like 60 years, you had the three leaders from it was Australia, Keir Starmer, and then the U.S. Like all three country leaders were speaking on the same day, which I think a lot of people like scared a lot of people. Like, what's going to happen here?
Right. Well, you're seeing it maybe in the charts right now. Just dumpage city. So the 1 minute is not able to get above the 200-day moving average. So
I feel like I want to try to throw in a scalp short now.
Yeah, I'm so tempted to, but like, where do we stop? Like, I feel like it can flip in like a second, and then all of a sudden,
in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I mean, you look at these wicks, dude. We had a huge wick. I'm on the 5 minute, and the last two candles that closed have huge wicks on them.
Yeah, and we're in this range, right? I still have us in this
no man's
range, right?
So this is the exact same range that. Okay, so what I was saying this morning, and obviously we've wicked through it a little bit here, but this morning I said like 69, or was it like 68? Oh, fuck, what was the number? I could probably go back to my Twitter account, but it was like 67.6 and below, and like hung there. That would have been a short opportunity. And then above it was, let me just pull it up so I don't say the wrong thing.
Absolutely dumping.
If it holds above 69, I was going long. Below 67.8, I was gonna go short. And I feel like,
is this just a bear flag though? Like on the 5-minute here. I might take this. Let me see. Let me see what the numbers here. Short take profit is 67.16, 67.16. Stop loss. Oh god, I gotta get in quick. Would be, we'll say in the middle of the channel, right up here. 68028. 68028. Fuck, I'm taking it. $9 for $60. I'm gonna see how far down we can catch this.
I'm with you.
Yeah, stop loss will be like right above this previous candle top wick. I feel like we can just ride even just a candle or two down. Yeah, I think it's a bear flag, man. Like we're gonna catch all this liquidity down, just keep going. Again, when you're below the 200-day moving average for the smooth moving average, you just shorts are likely to pay. VDX is making some weird candles right now.
All right, we got to stop in the profit set. Let's roll, baby. Tank, baby. Freaking tank. Let's make some Skrillas.
Hey, we're up $10.
There we go. I'm up 20. Yeah,
Oh,
come
hey.
on, let's go.
$18.
Go.
Come on, hit the. I'm gonna probably sell a little early here. I'm not gonna go right to the target. Like I like to sell around 50%. Guarantee some profit skis. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. One more candle. We got 17 seconds before this candle closes. Oh, I think the next candle is gonna start green.
I mean, they're gonna get 26 or 45. 26 or 45. Let's go.
You know what? This is what we do. I bring my stop loss to break even.
Yep. As soon as we did like a pump after that, I did the same thing.
Yeah, that's
all right.
I feel better about that. Now we can just let it ride.
I just closed mine.
Did you?
Yep. And I got 101%. Let's fucking go.
I'll close mine with you here. Hold on.
We just hit 101%, 101.10%. A quick short little scalp ski, baby. Come on.
18%. It was a $5,000 position. There we go. That was like $20. Nice little quick profit ski. Just bought myself a case of beer.
I love that. Same thing. Just got something. Just earned myself something.
That's it. You know what? Trump was right. We are winning. It's the opposite way.
I'm not sick of winning yet, but I'll tell you what, I'll keep doing that a few more times.
Hell yeah, man.
We go long right now, actually. Flip it into a long.
That's it. Yeah, because you look at the, let's see, yeah, the 5-minute like stochastic is like flatlined. We're far from the 21, so you can even long just back to the smooth moving average.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna take my. Let's go here. I'm gonna send this one out. I'm gonna send this one out to the internet. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Trump. I'm gonna thank Trump.
Thank you, Trump. I'm so happy for all this winning we're doing. I might actually like put another short in if we come and wick off that smooth moving average. Let me see what this candle does. Damn. The 1 minute is wild to trade, man. It's fun.
It was like for a minute there, it was going nutty.
It is. It's very exciting to trade.
Chainlink is working hard right now with this price feed. I'm telling you what, Chainlink is working hard.
All right, let's see. Stop loss. What do? We go back in the pattern here. Stop loss at 67945. 67945. I'm still gonna stick with my target. I'm gonna put another short in. Fuck it. Risking $10. I still feel like we might get to that target.
Which is what again? 57?
67016.
Okay.
Like I kind of feel like we're just making another little bear flag here, right? Like another. We came back and touched the 21 or the smooth moving average. And
It
then
was
we
crazy
just,
when those new candles come in and they're just like, wait, what is going on here?
yeah, so this is bringing us to 67176 if I'm correct. Actually, let me keep that bottom trend line. Hey, we're up almost $7.
Let's go, dude. Oh man, definitely.
Going.
I did not go long, thank goodness. I was thinking about it.
Now you want to go long when the price, like when the smooth moving average starts to come like curve out again, and price get above it. So you want price to go like crazy above it and then come back to touch it. So if as long as we stay below it and then hit it, and then if we lose it again, like the downtrend is still intact, right? The 21 always sticks with price. So you just follow price with the smooth moving average. Hey, are we going to my target? Let's go. $24 a month.
Let's get it. Do you have a stop set there?
I have a stop. I'm
Sure,
gonna bring it back to break even. Actually, I'll leave it at the top of this wick. So that way, if I lose this trade, I lose $5. So I still am green for the night.
Oh, dude, you're gonna hit that target, dude.
I think so. And then what I'll do is I'll just start bringing my stop loss. Like when this candle closes, I'll bring the stop loss to the bottom of the candle and then keep guaranteeing more profit. I'll follow it. That's one thing that like VDEX didn't have. Just even like 3 months ago, didn't even have where you can. Sorry, maybe not 3 months ago, maybe a little bit more than 3 months ago, where you can drag and drop the stop loss. They added that, and it's been like so good. That was like something I said, like, yo, we gotta have that on here. And
Lifesaver, dude. It's like that can be what like absolutely make sure that you get some profits if it starts moving. Like same, you can just slide that thing down to the break even point. Like that's I don't want to put anything on because I don't want to get hunted now until I at least hit the break even point. And then like the first push past there, I'll put it up there a little bit past it so that if it does come and trigger it, I've made a couple bucks. Like it's not a big deal.
Absolutely. So what I'm hoping for is that if we're gonna go up, we go up to that 20, that smooth moving average. I keep on to call it 21. I don't know what it is. I watch the life for too much. He calls it the 21, but it's the smooth moving average. It's just so awkward to say like smooth moving average. Too many words.
The SMA.
Yeah, well, it's not the SMA, it's the SMMA.
Simmer down, simmer down,
simmer down, boy. All right, so there's actually one thing I want to talk about tonight. So the Clarity Act, cock blocked by Coinbase and Brian Armstrong. What do you think about that?
Man, that's like a really, really good question. Because I honestly I see it from all the different angles, right? Like I see it from the standpoint of him protecting his business, like the yield that Coinbase would get off of being able to stake and get yield, not just use the stable coins to get yield. That's a business model for them. I don't really think that they care too much about the retail. It's just really interesting to see the industry kind of all go back and forth on this and like either point the fingers or I guess maybe being in agreement with him. To me, at the end of the day, as someone who is in crypto, I do DeFi. I am not reliant on Coinbase's yield and staking, even though that's where a lot of things are going. So it's a nothing burger to me because I understand there are other options out there than what these mainstream staking options are. Yeah. But like it is what it is.
See, I think when it comes to like staking, it's so weird that they wouldn't want staking because I can buy dividend stock and I just hold it. I don't do anything with it and I earn a yield. I'm gonna take this. It's another $20. Fuck it. Let's go.
Got out? Nice.
Yeah, I want to guarantee, like I said, we're about 50. We made it to about 50% of my.
I think we might be reversing, like for real.
We're starting to round a little bit, right? So I will. I'll let you do the long if you want, but I'm not gonna short anymore. I don't think. I think we're gonna get above that 20 that smooth moving average now. But that was fun. That was two nice little trades back to back. 18% and a 15% trade. I like it.
Nice.
Within like what 2 minutes. I said, telling you, the 1 minute chart can be fun because like you draw your patterns and they happen quick, instant gratification. No, look at that. Are we still gonna go down? Doesn't know what it wants to do right now. It'll probably hit my target. Or not, or close to it. It won't hit it exactly. I'm not that good.
Well, I mean, look, there's a lot of times where you are that good, or like, you know, you're like all of us, like we're right on point with like the number and stuff, and that's, you know, it's let's go. Come on, reverse direction right now and go to Valhalla. Let's take it.
Look at that. So let's see. Let me look at my moving averages here. The 5 minute again flatlined. The 1 minute is curving up. Our side curving up looks good.
Come on, roll.
The only thing, yeah, I'm just wondering if we're making a bear flag again on the 1 minute, or we're making ascending. Actually, it could be something like that. Let's see.
And those have a tendency to break to the upside, correct?
Yes. That's an ascending triangle. If like I'm using this trend line that I've already drawn, because so that would be like an ascending triangle, and you would move up to the wicks would be like that, and it's potentially should consolidate and break up to about here, which would actually line up perfectly with the 1 minute 200-day moving average. So you would look at it going up to the 200-day moving average, getting rejected by the 200-day moving average, and losing it. So that could be a long right up to 68137 roughly. But then first we gotta get above this, and once we get above this, then you're good to go basically to here.
Well, let's get another big pump. Here we go.
Are you in the long right now? I think you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I did put in a long, and I'm now above my take even point. So I'm putting it for a 25% gain, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully this thing rips.
So my money flow indicator is showing red. It's gonna show, or green. I mean, it's gonna show a buy soon. When you start to see these greens, it's starting to lead up to a buy. So you may be right on the money here, my friend.
Well, I just got stopped out in the profit for what do we get? Oh man, 4%. 4% because I was just above the my break even point. So whatever my fees were.
Are you trading on VDEX right now?
Nah, I couldn't log in time.
Oh no. Okay, I was saying at least you're getting the points.
No.
I you know what I found out? I found out we can actually play music on here. Did you know that?
Oh really?
Yeah. So I found like they have just AI generated music that just plays like loops and loops. Not loops. It just plays random music.
StreamYard? Or a restream?
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what they got for hip hop. Shuffle. Let's see if there's any. Just play. Chat, let me know if that's too loud or if you can't hear it. I don't want it to be like overpowering us. Oh, stay in the pattern. Stay in the pattern. And it continues to go. That see, it ended up being a bear flag.
So glad I got out of that thing in the profit.
Right.
Because I have this thing on. I've got the leverage up high, and just for the scalps, and you don't get. And I'm doing it on isolated. I'm not doing it on cross. I don't want to get.
Oh yes.
There's liquidation number, and there was a few times, dude, where like it was like, yo, so close to liquidation.
Oh my god,
put a ton of money into it. But
I had a trade the other day. Went to my stop loss. I'm like, oh my god, it got me, and then it went right up. And it didn't trigger the stop loss. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And it ended up being a win that day. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it was a good feeling. Like my ass was definitely clinched.
just puckered up.
See, this is what I love about Bitcoin. Like, I've been trading Bitcoin pretty much exclusively for a while now, and it just makes these patterns over and over, and you can really trade them. Like, in a downtrend, it likes to make these kind of patterns, and you see them over and over and over and over, and they play out so much more than they don't.
Mhm.
It's so much easier to trade because like it's so weird because you'll be on an altcoin, you'll see the pattern, see my indicator saying long right now. I don't know how accurate it is, but let me see. The last time it said long on the 1 minute, it was right. It got this move right here. This one here got a little move up here. Long got the move here. This might be a potential long, bro.
I mean, when this thing chills out, it will definitely be a long, but we're dipping again.
Yeah. Well, it can even go lower. It can go up, make another bottom, and go up. But like, yeah, this is an indicator that the somebody made on the Lifer Discord on the 99. So they put it out there for everybody to use. So yeah, so I'm trying it out. It's kind of just gives you like on the bottom of your chart, just gives you like exits and entries. That's all it really is. Can I send this to you? How do I send this to you? Manage access. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No, that's the Shark Daddy one. That's not the one I want. That's the other one. My scripts, money flow. Here we go. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's a strategy. It's not a not like an indicator, but I could give it to you, but I have to copy the code, I think, and you can just paste it into your Pine editor. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to send this to you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Because it actually works really good with my indicators. You can kind of like if my indicator's flashing too early and it's saying exit and you're getting conflicting things, it might help.
Yeah. I always love Confluence, man, for sure.
Oh my god! In trading, it's like so important. But I'm curious. You know what? Even though like I won't trade it, I will observe it to see like how accurate it is, and I'll backtrack it to look at it like when it likes to trigger. And same with my model too.
Have you looked at Bitcoin on the weekly lately?
Let's take a look.
Have you seen like this like little bottom that we've formed? Oh, by the way,
Let me get rid of my drop.
by the way,
Yes.
what I don't know what your key for option is, but option R on a try option, whatever option would be, option R.
Is that for replay?
Refresh, like dude, it like centers your fucking chart perfectly.
Oh, what would option be? Control R, Alt R, Alt R.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the volume is in the way a little bit, but like, oh, it's so like when you open up a chart or when you do a different time frame and it's just like a straight line that you got to spend 5 minutes like zooming in.
Yes, every bloody time.
That's the move. Control for me, it's option R. Boom, and then you're just like you're right where you need to be, and you can manipulate a lot. But you don't have to waste all that time of doing the.
So the weekly here, it's either it can be many things. Like it can be, I'm conflicted. Or you know what I mean? Like you can tell the market's conflicted. Either we have a bear flag, right, like this, or we have, a symmetrical triangle, which mostly go to the downside. Or do we have can we even say an ascending triangle if we like do this? Maybe an ascending triangle like that.
What if you now try this? What if you put your top angle on the Monday, the 19th of January candle?
Monday 19th, 16th and 23rd.
So it's got to be a few more to the left. It's your first red candle of before the big dip.
Before. Oh, you mean here?
Yeah. So
right there. Okay.
Yeah. So the first red candle of that dip, and then angle that down to where and put a bottom at 65,623. A flat bottom, 65,623, because that thing is held a fucking bottom, dude.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, forget the wicks. But that's so that thing. So there, that triangle right there.
Okay, so that's a descending triangle.
Uh-huh.
So that's bearish.
Right.
So yeah, you can draw a lot of ways. I still like. That's why I come back to my 3-day. If you go to the 3-day, I still think it's the clearest pattern in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a little bit. That's definitely a little bit clearer.
Right? It's still, I have it like this on the 3-day, which is just another bearish consolidation, right? Like
Right.
This is where
what we're expecting anyway.
Yeah, this is what I posted, like going to 48K, right? Like,
Yep.
Actually, this brings you to 45K if you're, let's see here, depending how high we go, right? But that doesn't mean that we can't bounce the top of this channel, which is 76K, right?
Right. So I like the way that I've measured that is even like closer to like 80. So like we could see a push up to 80 and we still don't lose that structure, and we could still come back down with like, again, we've had this multiple times where we take a big drop, we consolidate for about 50, 60 days, and then we drop again. So like we're like smack dab in the middle of this other consolidation phase, and depending on where you pull that from, you know, in like the next couple of weeks, like that comes to fruition. And again, history doesn't want to repeat, but it will, like to rhyme.
Absolutely.
We're going to be sitting around that same zone. Like it's time for it to either bounce up, you know, flip around at the top of the range and then shoot down, or go up. Like,
yeah.
No,
100%. For my base case, like I just try to keep it, for me, as simple as possible. If I'm bullish, we have to break 75. We get above 75, then I can really think that like we can double bot. Then this is what I'm going to be thinking. We break 75, double bottom, right? And then we get back up maybe to 91K, which would be, you know, the weekly 200-day moving average, get rejected, and then start our next leg down. We still have so much more to go of this year. Things can move very, very quick. Like we can.
What time frame was that double bottom you showed me? Was that on the 5 minute or the 1 minute?
That was the 5 minute. Yeah.
Well, that was so clear.
I'm curious what it looks like now, actually, because it went all fucky.
There you go. You need your option R.
Yeah, look at that double. They like the market makers are like, "Hey, traders, double bottom. Come on, get it. Come on, get it."
Holy Toledo.
Oh man. You know, I wonder if traditional stocks have this kind of manipulation in it. This got to only exist in crypto, right? Like, because I don't know. Let's see. Like double bottom, and then it literally, like, I'm not even kidding you. It just like literally crapped all the way down.
Let me ask you a question. Like, how do you think? So I'm editing a video today. It should be ready tomorrow at some point, about tokenized stock, right? And with a lot of the platforms that are out right now, Ondo is the one that we know is different. Like with the global markets and what they're doing with the tokenized stocks is that it is a 1-to-1. You do, or the implementation of like your voter rights, your dividends, that kind of stuff will be in those. Whereas on a lot of the other platforms that, you know, we love to trade on, like I use BitUnex. I don't know if VDEX is using any of the equities and stuff yet, but
some. So right now they just added gold and silver back yesterday.
Hell yeah!
So you can trade gold, silver. Right now they're looking at, there's Coinbase, like their traditional stock. There's Apple. Apparently Apple is one of like the most popular stock to trade right now on the Arena. Like Arena partnered with VDEX, so you can do Arena perps with using VDEX, and like Apple's been really popular. But yeah, MicroStrategy's on here too. I just had Jose and Jason on the adoption pod yesterday. Jose is the founder of VDEX, and he was saying that they're looking at trying to get oil, US oil, back up and going. So they're just they wanted to get like everything stable. We've had all the bugs worked out, and everything's been running like super smooth right now. Yeah, look for oil to be getting listed, in the upcoming future here. But yeah, gold and silver is back today, and it's actually something especially gold. I've been wanting I want to try and short gold all the way down because we're gonna go down like throughout the year, just kind of like the crypto and everything else. Dude, look, I think we're gonna hit my target of the 7.6. Yeah, we're at 6.7 174.
6.7.
6.7. Oh my god, my kids ruined that for me.
Yeah, everybody's kids ruined it for sure.
Damn, that double bottom looks so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, that was like I was ready to go hard on that one, but I'm like, oh, Trump speaking. Any other day, that would have been. This is why you stick to your guns, man. 21 cross or the smooth moving average cross the 200, and then you go right. But man, I thought we were gonna hit 70K today. I was in some longs this morning. I got some wins today during the day. Got stopped out in the profit, but yeah, man, it just this is just wiped out like everything. Let me take a look. What we just wiped out like 2 days worth of price action
in like no time.
Yeah, the last time we were here was, I don't know, this range is so crazy. Let me look at the I want to look at the, let's look at the weekly. Yeah, man, this range is crazy. We've been stuck at between, let's say the bottom would be like 62 and 676 for what? Freaking, let me see how many days this is. Almost 50 days, 49 days.
That's a tight zone, man. That's like crazy stuff. Like, you know, that it's just a powder keg ready to explode.
Yeah, it's just it's wild. But that's how it works, right? You have to gather all these traders in and get as much liquidity and just dump it, right? Like you have to build momentum, I guess you can say, right?
Yep.
Because you can't just go down forever. Because then, the faster you go down, the faster you run out of like sellers, and then like there's more buyers coming in, right? So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see if on the weekly we have one more bounce to the top of the channel before we break down, and maybe, you know, look, we're going into April. Maybe April turns out to be a nice a green month. Actually, speaking of the monthly candles, let me take a look. Let's see if March finished green or not. What was it close? Did it close green?
Yeah. So it was just the
oh man,
just by like a little bit.
So that is such a weird candle. Let me zoom out a bit here.
It's the old indecision candle. It ain't telling us nothing.
And see, like the other thing is too, can we make like a shoulder here and then shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Because that would be like a slanted head and shoulder, right? Like that. Maybe we do something, you know.
We do come back towards
yeah. Again, one more bounce at the top of the channel. That brings you to what, like 76K. And then you roll over.
All this stuff just lines up. It's so crazy, right?
I know it's crazy when like that's why like when I was using this kind of same strategy when I was like figuring out is it time to sell you know, Bitcoin, or like when we're in a bull market, like trying to figure out where the top could be. And when we start to make these, like I was forecasting what patterns I think we could make, and you know, it helped a lot to figure out where price actually goes. So that brings you to 33K.
Dude, get rid of that line. No, we'll take it. We'll take it because the lower it goes, the better.
That's what we said though. 35, 36K for like the cycle bottom.
Yeah,
lines up.
This is true. I mean, 38, 30, the lowest that any of my projections have brought me to is like 38.6.
Yeah, I think like we're gonna have a fast move down into the 50s, mess around in the 50s for a bit. We'll probably consolidate in the 50s, maybe like 50 to 60,000, for example, for whoever knows how long. And then next leg down brings you to like in the 40s, maybe a wick to the high 30s. Could go lower. It could just be a crazy liquidation.
$20,000 Bitcoin. Could you imagine getting a chance at that again?
Oh my god, bro! I'll buy fucking a lot. I'll buy like 4 of them.
Everything. I will sell everything I own.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you guys can get paid to donate blood and sell plasma. We don't get that here in Canada. They want it for free. So you guys have
You
some
give
extra.
that up?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like they own us or something.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But yeah, so we'll see where this goes. It's just a waiting game, really. Again, that you're 75K, you got to get above. It was looking good because we had retaken 67K and we were clearly above 67K.
Mhm.
You know, we were at 68, 69 for a while, but today kind of ruined everything,
Trump pump.
right? It's Trump pump, but you have to press Control I first.
You have to just reverse the chart. It's the Trump.
Where are we at now? 67, 185. We hit my target.
Look at that.
Within a 5 minute. We hit 67,070. I was right within like $2.
Dude, that's wild, man.
Wow, damn it! I knew I should have kept the short going. This is my biggest problem. I'm usually I'm pretty good at like figuring out where price is going, but I chicken out and don't stay in the trade to follow through.
At the end of the day, man, profit is profit. You took profit on there, but I'm the same way, man. I've once you've been in the game for a long time, once you've done this, you got PTSD because I mean, look, dude, we're trading some crazy volatility, right? Like this market could turn around in a heartbeat and we could be at 70,000.
Should be wearing cowboy hats right now, like for the stuff we were doing with the Trump. Just riding that 1 minute. Woohoo!
Just cowboy stuff, man. But you got just take it for when you're doing certain applications, like stuff like this, like we crushed it. If you were long-term hedging and all that kind of stuff, like you obviously you don't want to be in and out that fast.
No. Yeah, there's scalping and then there's longer term trades.
Yep.
Like I am not using much smaller position because you don't need a big position in the smaller trades, and much less risk. And again, I'm trading with trading credits. I am not trading my main account right now, so like I can go crazy. This is where I get that outlet where you just want to be stupid. I get it out here.
It's experience. You get to like cowboy up a little bit and just do but that's also test your thesis and stuff, right? Like you're looking at a kind of a strategy on there, right? And so you can I don't know, use a little bit more, test the thesis and to see how it works and be like, you know what, next time I'm going in with the real stuff. Like I was, paper trading and copy trading, or not copy trading, but like paper trading is just like one of those things that most people should do. And like maybe you don't get trading credits, but like on most platforms, like you can go on and you can use the paper trading function. So you can go learn and you can practice and you can try some things out, try some strategies, try different things and learn like what works best for you. That's ultimately the best way to get your start. Like if you're just learning how to trade. Now, if you spot, that's one thing. But if you're trying to throw some, going in the futures, that's another.
I'll be honest with you. Spot trading is where I made a good chunk of money in the bull run. It's just your spot. You when you have a big pump in a month for crypto, for example, for example, I would sell some Bitcoin during a big pump, and I know because I've been here for a while that there's going to be a 10% dip, a 15% dip, or something in a bull market, especially in a bull market, or even 20%, and you just wait. Whether it takes 2 months, 3 months, and you hit that that 20% dip, that's fine. And you wait for it, and once you go down, buy back in, and you keep the spread. Then depending on how much money you're playing with, you can make $1,000, $2,000 very quick in crypto. Like even 5%. Like it's really just a numbers game. The more money you have, like if you have, for example, one Bitcoin's 100K and it goes to 110K. Say it's ranging between 110 and 105. And you get it 100, it goes to 110, you sell it 110, it goes back to 105, you keep 5K and you buy your Bitcoin back. Fuck spot 100x for a Lambo. Win long and Lambo. Well, we've been talking about this for a while now, is when do we catch that legendary long to the upside? And I think it's going to be probably near the end of this year, into 2027. So this is what I look at. I look at the weekly here. Actually, I'm going to go to my other chart, get off the perpetual chart because we have a little bit of a better history here. So when we go to this chart here, we look at 2022, for example. We came here and we lost. This yellow line represents the 200 moving average. When we lose the 200 moving average, we're eventually going to come find the bottom. right? So we haven't even lost it yet. So this is what my base case is, that we're making some sort of bear flag, and the next leg down is going to bring you below that 200-week moving average, and it's starting to curve out here. So we're looking at like 39K or somewhere around there, like, give or take. It doesn't have to go to 39K. Good if go to in the 40s. It doesn't have to make it to the exact target, but we're gonna get below here. It's happened before. It's pretty common to happen. And back even in 2017, we came back, we bounced off the 200, and then during COVID, we lost it before we went on the bull run for that year, right? And it's when you come back above it. So my model is like when you cross the white line, crosses, retests, and then off you go. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for either a bounce off the 200-week moving average or the 200-day moving average, or when we lose it, we're looking for the cross back up, and then that would be the legendary long. And yeah, Valhalla, Lambos, and getting a girlfriend.
Yeah. Lambosville. Oh man, I feel like I should have gone long when I saw that wick on this. I'm on the 5 minute. I feel like that could have been an opportunity to get in on long.
5 minute ski. It's gonna pump. That was a nasty dump, dude. It's gonna come back up. Like even just the retest that 200-day moving average, right? Eventually. Oh well, let's not go to the 1 second chart. We're not that crazy. Come on, who trades a 1 minute chart? Like, I can't even type fast enough to put my position. So you just go to a long short, long short, long short. It's kind of like a slot machine with the pennies, the penny machines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like when the moving averages get really separated here on the 1 minute, any time frame really could start to come up. Like I said, see how the smooth moving average is starting to curve a bit?
Yep.
And now we're above it.
So bulls are in control.
So yeah, you want to see, like, you don't want to see this. You want to see this, and then it just keep following it up and then working its way towards here.
All right, let's get that Trump pump now. It'd be great just to see this thing rocket ship right back up to, I mean, even on the 5 minute, to get back up to like the 21 day or the
67467.
67467.
This range is just, I'm tired. I'm tired of the 60s. Either pump it or just dump it. Like, make a decision. It's been too long.
Yeah, I feel like we're about, we need to pump, or else we are going to see another leg down here.
You know,
we just wicked up on the, at least we have a higher high on the 5 minute, right?
yes.
For black, I just hit a long. I went in at 67,170. So it's like right where it's at right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch this sucker up. Let's pressure trade this motherfucker right back up to 68K.
Let's see what we
It'd be great to hit the point of control.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to long yet. I think you're right, but like, I think we need to see the curve more, unless it makes like a V. I don't know.
Come on, baby.
But the indicators are showing me, man. The MACD's flipping, the RSI is going up. Like the RSI went to the red, man. It doesn't usually stay in the red for too long. Like it kind of dips into that red and starts to work its way back out of it. So 1 minute telling me. You see, the 1 minute's already starting to get above that smooth moving average and start curving back up and sticking with it on the upside.
It'd be nice to see a big push back up to like 68K. Come on, let's go 68K. 68K, you're up today. 68K. All right, we are able to throw our stop in the profit for 20%. Let this fucker run. Oh, come on, don't come back down. Just go. Just go. Just go. For goodness sakes. Just go. You did enough damage. Just go get back up there. Go join your friends. You got your volume. You got your support. Go on.
All right, I think I'm going to, if I put my stop loss here at 67041, 67041. Let me bring my position down, size down to 2500. 24 bucks for 10 bucks. That's a 2-to-1. Meh.
All right.
Yeah,
68,106. I'm going to put my take profit at 68,106. Gives me another 100 and something percent trade. We'll take it.
I'm in 20K side. You're in. You're in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Flip back up. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't think it's going to be a quick move up, but it's going to be like a float, like he's saying, just working our way back up.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Come on, let's.
Hey, we're above that point of control here. Let's pull the volume here. Let's look at the volume. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So if we can work our way up to 67.6, there's a gap right here, right up to 68. So that means we need to get above this moving average here.
We just do like one of those turbo pumps, like what we saw. See, like that's the problem that I don't see ever, is that we have these massive candles down, but you never get the same thing going back up. Like it doesn't just like
sometimes you do, but during market hours.
That's a good point.
Like Tuesdays is wacky, man.
Good point.
I've had that where I remember when I was doing those very risky trades, like full porting the portfolio. I would see a huge move down, and I would just like full port it, and just catch the wick, and I'd make like $300. Like so risky, like because and it burned me last week. I lost like $600 doing that, so I don't do that anymore. not on the main account.
Fun account.
Yeah, the fun account I can go balls to the wall stupid. See, this is where I want. I want to see a retest of that 21 day, the smooth moving average, and maybe. Oh man. Asia will fill. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird because like we started like North America started or New York started pumping during the day, and then it continued to dump. And then like last night, I had a trade in going last night, and I woke up into gains. Right. Look what I got in the trade at like midnight.
Love waking up. Gains upon gains upon gains.
Let me change this music. This doesn't sound like hip hop. Let's see the R&B.
All right. If we lose the volume of that last wick on that last candle, I'm putting a stop loss in there. That will be for 35%. All right. I am either going to get, I got stops and take profits in. I'm either going to get 35% or 180%. That's what I'm taking on this trade.
Very nice.
I'm going to sleep well tonight. These are some of the things that I wish I learned, earlier on in my trading days was, if you get comfortable with where you're at in your trade, set a take profits, set your stop losses. And I usually want to let the trades breathe. And I think maybe that's better advice for during the day when it is market hours.
Yeah, if you're scalping, you don't want to be in the trade long anyways. Like it's an idea. If the idea plays out, great. If it doesn't play out, cut it off. You shouldn't be sticking in trades too long because even if it's these little bits that you gain, like your portfolio has gained today, even if it's $5, is a green day for you. Tomorrow you do it again, even if it's only another $5, you've made another $5. Your portfolio is green. It's the long period of time that you grow. Like everybody wants that quick, all of a sudden you're a millionaire trade, but it doesn't happen. You'll get burnt out or burnt doing high velocity trading like that.
Right. It's fun though.
We're in East. You're in the West Zone. We're Eastern, bro.
Oh, Kelly, what's up? What's up, West Coast? Yeah, so Mike's in Toronto. I'm in Atlanta. Close. We're both.
Yeah, we're neighbors. Hop and a skip.
What's happening?
I was actually thinking maybe next year if I'm able to, or the like going for like a road trip. I really enjoyed when we drove down to Florida, and you know, I came through Georgia. So maybe one of these days we'll stop through, and because I know you and Mick both live in Georgia.
Yeah, I don't think she lives very far from me.
So that'd be cool. Come down and hang out, enjoy the warm weather because it's freaking cold here today.
Oh, I was talking to my mom and you know, all the families up in Chicago and stuff. And yeah, it's like brutal how cold it is up in the north right now.
They're probably very similar to our weather.
Yeah, it was like cold and rainy today. I was like, nah, it's like 80 degrees and sunny here.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all just come down here?
Our Friday, see, yesterday very nice, today cold, and then like Friday supposed to be like summer weather almost, like you know, 20 something degree, 23 degrees, which is like 71 for you.
Michael Navarro in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
My G.
I see, like, it's so funny. It says, "Hey, Mike J Chains," and it says like hand purple blue piece, but it doesn't actually show the emoji on the restream chat.
Oh, so that's what that is.
Yeah, it's the code for the emoji.
I thought that, you know, I've seen a couple of those. I thought it was like bunny ears or something. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought it was bunny ears. That's wild.
Hard to get up at 4 to trade pre-market. Yeah, no kidding. Fuck, it's hard for me to get up at 9:30 to trade pre-market.
Yeah, I'm usually up.
Dude, I'm such a different person like during the weekdays, on weekends, because I actually get sleep. And I'm like, I was telling my wife, like, I slept in on the weekend. I'm like, I want to do shit around the house. Like, I'm ready to do stuff. Like, but like Monday to Friday, I'm just like, I got stuff to do, and then after I'm done work, I'm gonna sit on my butt. Like, it's exhausting. The Monday to Friday, I still work the 9 to 5, right? So it's tough to balance everything, and you know, that's why like weekends, like I sleep. I was the other day, like I posted something, he's like, bro, you just woke up. Like, fuck yeah, I did. Sometimes I wake up at noon, but I'll be up on Friday night till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. I have like this crazy inner clock that even if I was up to like 2 or 3 in the morning, my body's still gonna get me up at like 5, and I'll feel terrible. I will be haggard as hell, but I will be up. Come on,
Yeah.
let's go back up.
I used to gaming late in the night, like forever. All of my like teens, my 20s, we should, you know, just be up late gaming, smoking weed, my friends, stuff like that. So I'm just so used to being like, I've trained my body to be like a night owl, right?
Night owl.
Yeah. But then the thing is, when you sleep in on a weekend, now like, you know, 9-10 o'clock, you're still wired. Like, yeah, like I haven't even been up that long yet. Like, it's a nasty cycle. Someday I'll be a morning person and I'll do the whole morning workout and all that.
You know what's funny, man? I don't like working out. I used to love that, and I don't like working out now. I'm too old. Like, my body is way too sore to like go in the gym. So like, I love the early show. I love that. Like, I'm at my desk by about 5:30 in the morning, and usually have that macro minute out by 7, and then the show at 8.
Mm-hmm.
My morning, dude. It's like, it does control a lot of like the rest of my day because it is such an early start, and it is a commitment to here. But I love it, dude. I'm just having I'm building this show.
Dude, that's amazing, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I tried a while ago doing early morning workouts, and I was just like, I'm not awake. My body's not ready for this. I'm stiff in the morning, bro. It takes me a while to warm up.
What do you get? The worse that's gonna be, man. Like, I'm like tiptoeing around my house. First hour I'm awake, like.
Yeah, I feel you, man, on that. Like, oh, you know what? Let me change our things here. There we go. The chart's like so small now that we're not watching Trump anymore. But yeah, I'm going to the gym. I think like now in the evenings, like after work, because they cut my hours at work. So next week we're starting like we're getting like half an hour less a day. So I have an extra half an hour at the end of my day. So I figure I'll go hit the gym for a bit and then go home.
There you go.
Because if I get home, I'm not leaving my house after. I'm it's not happening.
Once you get home, that's it. That's like always how that works. For sure. You know.
Absolutely. We're working our way up here, dude. We just made a higher low on the 1 minute.
Same thing with the 5 minute.
We're just kind of wiggling our way up slowly. Yeah, see the 5 minutes still below the smooth moving average. We need to flip that, like get above that and start working our way above that. And then the 1 minute's already is up there right now. So we'll see.
See what happens. It'd be nice to see a nice little push up towards 70K. Although I'll be way out by then. I'll be out by what 68.1 something.
Yeah, the 5 minute, like if you look at the RSI and the stochastic, like it's just starting to kind of curve up now. And you're seeing the I don't know if you use the MACD. The MACD is also starting to move towards like lighter red.
Yep.
So
and the blue and red line starting to flatten out or starting to make their curve out. So
it's looking pretty good. And again, it's making that rounded bottom.
You know what that means?
Pay the bills.
Rounded bottom. Pay the bills.
Do we make another freaking double bottom on the 5 minute? That'd be so funny. You have this double bottom here, and then a dump, and another double bottom. And people's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have trusted this first one, and we're gonna short it." And then
and then the end of the second double bottom is going to take you right back up to.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I'm this year. I'm gonna start learning how to trade a more like traditional stocks. I've been looking at. I've been really tracking the S&P 500. So I've been looking at the S&P on like the weekly.
You think that dip is done, or do you think it's going to go down to like a little bit more?
I think it's going more, man. Like I think we're gonna do something like this,
like what it did last time, where it makes that real sharp. It's like,
yeah.
If you look on like the last time it made the dip, like there's a correction very similar, almost at the same spot, where it looks like it's like a little fake out, like it goes back up and then it goes back down and plunges to the bottom.
Oh, look right here.
Yeah. Like that's that. I was looking at this today because like when the S&P bottoms, because I think you can trade that at like 200x leverage on BitUnex. Like I am going to long that correction for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like right here, and that's kind of the thing. Like, mind you, this week kind of came up. I still think overall down. Like this does not look good, and the SMMA is crossing like other moving averages to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
Again, could we have a little bit of relief? Maybe, but overall, I still think this year's going to be down.
There's like a big volume node there, right? So you're probably going to see it drop to that orange line. Is that the 100-day?
Let's see here. Let me wait for it to reset here. Yeah, so we're right here. So if we can't hold this here, we're going to come down to 64, 440, 455. And then there's like these kind of spikes here, but like the next gap would, if we lose 63, you're coming down to 61.
For sure. Probably even down to where that big spike is, like right at the orange line.
Yeah. So my base case, like I have some money on the side in like one of my retirement accounts that I'm just waiting to allocate, and I'm waiting for it to get close to this 200-day moving average. So I'm looking somewhere like if it takes a while to get there, like for example, like this time it dipped, it took about 48 days, right? So let's go from when this started dipping here. Oopsies. When it started dipping, 48 days would bring you to 49 days brings you to April 13th. So maybe it takes that long. I don't know if it's going to be that quick, that long, or that quick, but
hey, I'm for it, man. We just need Look, because there's a lot of bullshit and a lot of chopping last time, and then there's one really heavy red candle. That's all you need to bring you down to that level.
Yeah, absolutely. And the 200-day moving average is trending up like this. So like I'll even take like 55, anywhere up here, even if it takes a while to get there, and it's like 55. But like when we start getting in the 5,000 mark, I'm gonna start looking at dollar cost averaging, and it's kind of the same thing, for me for Bitcoin. As soon as Bitcoin starts getting in the 50s, when we start to lose like 60, I still think we're gonna revisit 59K, was that wick here. So when we start revisiting that, I'm gonna really be paying attention and watch when we start getting to like 55K, and start dollar cost averaging a little bit more aggressively in the Bitcoin, because in my mind, if we get to 55K, for example, let's see, 55, and we go, our bottom is at say 35,000, right? 35.4. That's only a 36% drop. I'm okay with living through 30% or 35% drop from there before we start to reverse to the upside, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't want to get in now and potentially have to, survive a 50% drop. But I don't know, that's the risk. It was, for me, it was the risk in the bull market when we're at 126,000. Do I sell Bitcoin now, or am I selling too early? Am I going to miss the boat? And then now it's like, do I get in now or wait for the 50s? But what if the 50s never come, and we make a new all-time high, early 2027, and with all the bullish stuff that's going on, like I've never questioned it more than now, because we never really had this much institutional interest, and all the infrastructure that's being built now that we've ever had. So it's like I can really make a good argument both ways. But actually, speaking of clarity, Bill, so Coinbase blocked it, and from what I've was reading, it can get delayed, kind of like, remember how we were waiting for the ETFs to come out, and it was like delayed till this point, and then they have to make a decision by X date, and I feel like it's going to be something like that. I think in this month, in April, they have to make a decision, or it'll get pushed back again. So if the clarity doesn't pass in April, I could see that like being the news, the catalyst for a dump, right? And it just continues to go down until clarity passes, and then we can be bullish again.
It's really interesting. I commented on Cynthia Lewis's post the other day about this, and really, I'm questioning is, do you think it'll get the deal? I'm going to bail on this trade. I think.
Yeah. Is it dumping?
Yeah, I'm down 22% on it. Although, I know the moment I fucking bail on it, it'll get ripped.
Oh damn! It'll hit my target on the short and then some. God damn.
But anyway, so I had commented on it. Like, do you think this will get squared away by the end of April? And what I'm wondering is, it would be great for the exposure for that to happen around the end of April, because that's when the Bitcoin conference is, right? Like, that's where she'll be speaking. There'll be a lot of attention. Conference. All right, I'm out.
I've always noticed, except for last one, because it was actually kind of did. It pumped like the first day, I believe, of the boom of the last Bitcoin conference, but then it ended up going down. Like during the conference, I noticed for some reason Bitcoin conferences, the price kind of dumps. Like I've only been paying attention to the last couple of years. Like think of Nashville. When you were in Nashville, I think I started paying attention to the price in relation to the Bitcoin conference then, and I've always noticed there's a dump. But again, last time there was a pump into. I remember when I landed and I got there, like, damn, Bitcoin's pumping. Let's go. I was at the airport. I was like, I had to do a layover. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Bitcoin is pumping.
It's been a long time since there's been the conference pump, that Bitcoin conference, man. I don't know. So that's what I would be like. It's not that I'm setting that to be my expectation. But I think that would be a great timing for that to come out, especially because they're talking about it.
We're definitely gonna hear about it, especially the speakers. So it'll be a very popular subject for sure.
I got like 40 or something on X, whatever. So I posted something today, like, and I don't think I'm looking too much into this, but I will tell you, I was chatting with one of my contacts at, I would say, probably one of the most important crypto projects in the ecosystem right now.
Yep.
And was told that there's going to be like a little bit of a media blackout for like 2 weeks.
A media blackout?
Right, where they're not talking about things. So like, I have a feeling something massive is going to come up. Now we've heard some people talking about who the hell was saying it. Oh man, I know that I was watching a video this morning. People were talking about like Coinbase. I think it was Paul. Or was it Grual from Coinbase? Like he was coming out and saying like something big is coming up in like the next few weeks. I think a lot to do with like obviously with the stablecoin thing, because that's what they were talking about. So I'm interested to see if we're gonna time this out with the end of this month with the Bitcoin conference, with maybe even or announcing the strategic reserve or something, some catalyst for something. I don't know.
We need a catalyst if we are gonna have that next leg down, right? Like so, like you're seeing the 1 hour, for example, cross down. Like we got rejected. The smooth moving average kind of touched the 200, couldn't get above it, and rejected down. I started to notice this relationship with the 21-day moving average or the smooth moving average and the 200. That even for a good entry, like I got a good entry the other day on the 1 minute, and I've noticed a lot of the times the smooth moving average will come down and bounce off the 200. So that's a really, really good entry because like, so let me see if I can find it. It was like a couple of days ago, but like I'll just show it happens a lot on the 1 minute, so you'll see it more often than not. So it was, where were we? Not this day. Okay, right. No, I'll find it. There we go. Okay, right here. This is where I got in. So my trade was right here, and I've seen this a lot. Like, again, you get burned by it a lot of times too, right? It's this: you come up, it crosses, and then it bounces off this. It makes this like weird, where you. It looks like if you were to like replay this, like you would think right now, like you would look at this and think to yourself, shit, we're gonna lose the 200-day moving average, right? So let me play it out. So you see the candle go up, wicks down. I'm like, oh shit, trend's over. Boom. And you know what? At that point, don't look at price. Just look at the moving average. So it wicked down, and I've noticed this a lot on the 1 minute. Because again, it'll happen more often. Just watch for the moving average. So if you're in a trade, for example, you get the cross, and say you got in here, don't exit here. Wait for this to cross this, then exit. Because this could have faked you out, right? And then if you got that trade there and it just led to an uptrend, right?
Oh wow.
And that's how they get you. So the model, like do the model that I show on the channel with the cross, and then like sometimes just watch for that bounce. If you think you're gonna lose that 200-day moving average, that bounce, I've noticed getting in there and putting your stop loss like below that liquidity wick, that's a great entry. And you can almost, like that day I rode that trade right up to like the afternoon. Like I got in before I left for work and I held it the whole afternoon. So just a little tidbit of things that I've noticed from just staring at the charts for a long period of time.
There's no substitute that you can say for that. Just like the experience of looking at the chart, watching things play out, drawing your lines, watching what works, what doesn't work. If there's any key similarities, different patterns that had happened weeks ago, months ago, years ago, whatever it may be. There is literally no substitute for just eyes glued to the chart and just look for patterns, look for similarities, just look at things.
It's pattern recognition. It literally is just like seeing repeatable things. It's like, oh shit, this happened before. And the cool thing about looking at the charts, you can back test if you have an idea, like this happened before, and you go, so how many times did this happen before? And you look at it and you chest it, and then you can go on your paper trading and try it and see if that's something that has some validity to it, and if it's something that might actually work out for you. And if it works out for you, you got another tool in your tool belt to be able to trade and win some more trades.
Yep. That's the goal right there, man.
So I was thinking about making a shirt today, and I'm working with Grok to help me make a design. And I want it to be, I love TA, like tits and ass.
Yeah.
But I want it to have like a chart behind it to be technical analysis. Or like I love TA on the front, and like a chart on the back or something like that.
Dude, you know what you gotta do? You gotta get your double bottom pattern and put that on there. And it's a chart.
That's
a chart, but I'll tell you what.
That's it. Like I was actually thinking about that too, and I'm like, can we do like tits for the double top or something? How do we get that in there?
Bottom.
Grok will help me find a design, and we'll make it. Oh, speaking of designs, I got our shirts, so I will be this weekend. I will go and get the logos done on the shirts, and then we got some new merch coming for Bitcoin conference to hand out to you guys. Got you and Mick one, and I got she's got some VDEX shirts to hand out too. So she's gonna, I'll let her know your size XL, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll let her know, and then she'll have some shirts to hand out at the Bitcoin conference. It's gonna be wild. There's a lot of people, a lot of influencers going this year that like are in my circle, which is kind of neat. So it'll be a fun crowd to hang out with.
Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure.
Have you booked yours yet?
Like that hotel?
Mm-hmm.
No, I actually probably should. I will take a look. I got an email saying that I got like some discount or something in Vegas from like Vegas.com. So I'll take a look at that.
Nice.
I fly with. I've got this thing called the Go Wild Pass on Frontier.
Yeah.
So I can like for $15, I can fly anywhere in the country. So I'll but you got to book it like last minute.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's awesome. It's such a cool thing.
How available are flights like last minute?
They're all the time. The only problem, so I've had it now for probably 6 months or something like that, and I've flown. I've every month, multiple times. The only problem that I have ever had from it was actually when I wanted to come back from Vegas. I wanted to take the red eye overnight back on a Sunday night, but it was not available. I had to take the next morning, Monday morning. I had to take like that's literally the only issue.
Not that bad. That's not that bad.
Yeah,
dude. So I booked the Paris. So I'm bringing my wife this time. So I didn't want to do the MGM because I did last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I looked at the Paris. Looked pretty cool. I had a nice pool. I know she's gonna enjoy that. So we booked the Paris this time. See how that is.
Nice. There was I will tell you, and for anybody that is listening, this is some advice. Last year I stayed at a place called The Link. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the Link. It was the Link.
LINQ, The Link. And it was like, it wasn't on the strip, but it was like on the strip. Like you had to go out like a side door where there was a courtyard and there was like an amphitheater there, but you were right there at the strip, like right a block away from the Venetian. So it was like, it was an amazing walk over in the morning. It was not very far, and it was actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, I looked at the Link. I was almost gonna book it. Then we saw the Paris, and we kind of wanted because we're gonna spend like an extra day there just to just vibe out, and like we wanted a nice pool, right? We wanted a big pool and stuff like that. So
absolutely, and like
I was gonna book it. So I'm like, shit, like this is so. When we went there, when we were chilling that one night, I was like, damn, this is actually really nice. It's a nice place, and it's right beside the Venetian.
It's really cool. And I will tell you, now there are some other hotels in Vegas that have it. I get it. Don't yell at me, but I will tell you, I know that if I need it, there is pizza in a vending machine at that hotel.
That's right. Oh my God. So how was that pizza, by the way?
I mean, when you're eating pizza at 4 a.m. and you're a little, you had some fun, it was delicious. At the end of the day, it was just like a pre-made piece of pizza that was like microwaved for you at that moment. So like, mean, it wasn't the best pizza, but like at that moment, it was delicious.
You know, I wonder how that would compare to like so in Japan there's like so many vending machines for everything. I wonder if they have a pizza vending machine there. You know, I'm gonna check. I'm hoping to go next year back to Japan.
Right.
And I will find a pizza one and I will have to do a review for the Web3 breakfast group.
I don't want this to sound like an asshole, but do Japanese people eat pizza? Because like I know that like if you think about it, because I did some research in before, like cheese in China and stuff like that, like Chinese by culture, like they don't eat cheese like we do, right? Like they're like they Western
Japan is like they love like American culture, like you know what I mean, like it's like a niche to them. So like they'll be like, I remember going to like a breakfast place and it says, you know, American breakfast, like it's advertised as American breakfast, and it's like, you know, just eggs and toast, whatever, because they don't do that there. That's not their breakfast. It's like rice and some egg on top of your rice with some soy sauce, whatever. Yeah,
a growing artisanal industry in Japanese cheeses, characterized by high quality, award-winning soft and hard cheeses, particularly Hokkaido Sakura, which is a camembert style cheese with cherry leaves. Yoshido Farms mozzarella. Okay, so they do a mozzarella. Blue cheese. Oh, dude, I got to go to Japan. I need some Japanese blue cheese for sure.
Dude, next year, I want to bring my daughter because Tokyo has like a Disneyland.
Oh, really?
So I was gonna do like, instead of going to Orlando, because I think I read it's cheaper to go to Japan and go to Disneyland there, because I think I looked at the passes the other day and it was like $45 for entry, like when it works out to, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, to Tokyo. I think Tokyo
like 100 and something here in the US. I saw a video the other day of somebody, this guy who had his receipt for going to Disney at like 2015 or something like that, right? And for the same resort, the same everything, the same amount of time, like some of the pass structures were a little bit different, like the lightning pass or whatever it's called. But for the most part, it was like almost triple the cost to go on a Disney vacation this year as it was for this, again, the same hotel, same length of time, same time of year as it was like 10 years ago or whatever.
Okay, so I was a little off. It's 5,600 yen for a child, which is about $56 based on the exchange rate. I think the yen is about like $1.15, $1.16 Canadian. So even like for Americans, it's really good. 8,200 yen for a junior, and then about $100 for an adult for a day pass. Like, so Orlando in comparison is about $500 US. 400 something dollars US, if I'm not mistaken, for a day pass, and that's not fast pass or anything. So like, wow. So two birds, one stone in going there. So I think I'm gonna try next year to see if I can do that with the daughter. And I haven't been since 2018, so I've definitely been wanting to go back.
Oh yeah, dude, that sounds pretty awesome. Actually,
so that would be a nice. Hopefully, this market turns around and we get some. We get the hype comes back and money flows in.
Oh, hopefully, big money.
That's it, man. Let's see if we can catch that legendary long. Like, I want to hope that we can catch that live on the stream, and then every week we're just like, let's see how far we've gone.
Where's it at now? And like, because if you catch it right, man, I don't think funding fees would be an issue, right? Like,
no, because the percentage returns like month by month at that point will be crazy, because you're gonna get like I think last time I checked, you have like 1 year down, right? And then 3 years up if we're believing the 4 year cycles there. And so every year from there, I'll show you guys on the chart actually. So I was doing my this is when you do your moon math, right? You see what could happen in the future, how much money could I make, and it's like so let's look at the weekly here. It's the easiest way to look at it. Actually, let me do your Alt R. Okay, look at that. Okay, so on the weekly here, we had 1 year down. So from 2017, we went down 1 year, about 392 days to hit a bottom. Once we hit the bottom, so let's go, that was 2017 to 2018. So from the bottom, 2018 to 2019, July 19. So even if we forget about that high, December there we go. So we'll say December 19th, 215% up in 1 year. And if you do count that top, you made it up to 340% in 1 year, right? And then from that year forward, now from 2019 to 2020, so 2019, 20, so when 2020 started, there, January 2020 to 2021, 119%. Mind you, you had the COVID dip. And that's not always going to happen.
But I feel like there's always some catalyst.
Exactly. But if you got in at the bottom, you're okay because you didn't even get wicked out. So 119% up. So you were up 200 something percent or 300, depending on how you want to look at it. 119% the next year. And then from 2021 to 2022, 354%.
Jeez.
That's the way I look at the market. So when we find a bottom here, I expect us to go up. The next 3 years are going to be, even if it's not 200%, maybe it's like, I don't know, 150%, maybe 120% the next year. You're doubling your money every year, and basically, if you got in bear market lows, so that's where the money's. That's showing you even just Bitcoin, where the money is made in this market is just buying. Buying the fear. This is the time to lock in. This is the time to lock in. You can fuck off in the bear market and just take, every time you go up 20%, take some lifestyle chips out of the market, right?
Do you have what Bitcoin chart do you have up? Is it a perpetuals or is it a spot?
So when I look at like long-term trends, I like to look at the Coinbase non-perpetual chart because the 200-day moving average does not go back that far on perpetuals.
Yep. I've got the I use the Bitstamp one for all that. But if you've got one that goes back to the beginning of Bitcoin, like 2011, well, that's what they're showing on the chart here. Put it on the yearly.
What chart are you using? Bitstamp?
Yeah.
BTC USD Bitstamp.
Be that top one.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah.
And then put it on the 12
Oh,
month.
that's fantastic. The 12 month? Okay. Weekly. Oh, man. Wow. It's like a stair step, eh? Isn't that crazy? This is interesting, actually, when you look at it, because you haven't had this before. Two red.
We have never had 2 red years in a row.
See, you didn't even tell me, and it was the first thing I saw.
Right? I was interested. I was interested to see what you're gonna think about that. So I know we're only through the first quarter. Today's the beginning of the second quarter. But if we have a bad year, that would be the first time in Bitcoin's history that we had 2 bad years in a row. And we're expecting a bad year. What that means? It ain't gonna happen.
See, now it's so interesting when you look at this. My mind is going here. I'm gonna do something here. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. 40K for your bottom. If it follows this, right? Because we have, the pumps. This is the previous, consolidation, and you pumped here, and then this one never went below this one. If this one doesn't go below here, then I would assume even if it comes back to here, that's 40K.
Why was last year so last year is wild? Like it doesn't even exist almost.
I know, right? Well, but it's because we had a new all-time high before the halving, remember? And you went from 40
in December too. It was in December, wasn't it?
So this is 2024. You went from 40K all the way up to 108? No, 111. That's a big jump. That's more than a 2x. That's 200 and almost 300%. And that's why, you see, you have 3 years up, 1 year down. This was interesting.
An up year.
Yeah. Damn, that's so weird. So that is the 4-year cycle broken? That's you got to ask yourself that question. Or is it just like a wonky thing, kind of like COVID was a wonky thing?
Because it's an indecision candle, even though it was red. Would you call that an indecision candle?
This is an indecision doji, yeah. Yeah, because you're almost equally like, on wick on the top as wick on the bottom. And yeah, you're coming down and you come back. So maybe it's just like this. It's like come back up, back down, retest this liquidity here, and then up we go, right? And then if that's the case, you would look at the move from here to here, 253K next bull cycle.
Send it. Send it. I like the idea of it. I mean, that you got a pretty good line drawn there as far as what your support resistance should be, and that's at what 40 what?
Well, it depends how you want to draw. Let me zoom in real close, catch the wicks here. So if we go to the body,
That's where I would draw that right there.
I too, because it kind of lines up with this candle here, in my opinion. Yeah, you're looking at 40 to 42. Yeah. Isn't it funny how many times we look at this and we still come back to the same conclusion? This is how I know like we're more likely to be on the right side of things, because it's hard for me to argue my way out of it. I'm like, okay, I'm actively looking for a way to disprove this, and no matter what I do, I keep coming back to this.
Are we? Oh man, it looks like we're starting to make like a rounded bottom on the 5 minute.
Yeah. That 1 minute might be looking for that double bottom.
Yeah.
This is fascinating.
It's weird, right? You take a look at it. I don't even remember the last time I looked at the year chart, and there it is, man.
And we'll just look at this, like the moving average here, right? If we just project it out. Right? So it never touched it. Right, it gets close, but it doesn't actually touch it.
We would need a dip of all dips to come down into what's the percentage drop for it to come down and touch that on the candle that we're at this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like 27K.
Oh shit.
If we were to like forecast it out, yeah, about 26K it's at right now. But it's gonna take so long to get there. So like 2026 is gonna finish. I think where the next candle starts will be like that. See how there's a gap between the moving average? I think when this next candle starts, it'll be that gap will be there, right? And that's where we start to go up. So again, down to wherever we go, it's 45, 44, or maybe it does touch. It could touch, or we could come that it. Look, see how it intersects with this line. It could be there, right? Depends how this year goes.
That would be next year, right? Or 2 years from now.
No, it'll be 2027, I think, because even if we come here, or even if 2026 is like right here, we come back in here, 2027 starts, we make a wick to the downside before it actually pulls up. The wick will be right here, which will be pretty close to that moving average.
Yeah.
And that again, you never touch it. There's always like some sort of gap between it. Like see it. We see it here, we see it there. Like it never, I don't think it's ever touched.
Never.
So I would have to assume it's going to do something similar. But we'll see. That's going to be it's day by day here. Every week we're here and we're seeing the trends and we're trying to figure out where this is going. Nobody knows where it's going. We're doing our best guesses here, not best guess here, but like our best estimations based on the data that we see. But we've been here before. God, between me and you, man, we probably have like 20 years of experience of crypto. So we're gonna be here every week.
Sure.
So shout out to everybody in the chat today. We'll be here next week and we'll do it again. And maybe we'll win some more trades. I appreciate everybody showing up in the chat.
Thank you to VDEX.
Yes, shout out to our sponsor VDEX. They just listed gold and silverback. So make sure you guys get trading today. Also for my Arena users, Arena and VDEX have a trading competition going on right now. So trade on the Arena. switch over to your provider for VDEX and start trading. You're triple farming because you're in a trade to make money. Then you also are farming VDEX points, which converts over to their for their token for their upcoming TGE. They have a token that is coming out, so you want to be farming those tokens. And then you're also farming the arena champion points, I believe it's called, which is arena's V2. So you're getting triple points. Even if you lose the trade, you're still winning. So make sure you guys get on that and trade today. And we will see you guys next week on the Trade Daddies. I want to say Adoption Pod. I've been too many podcasts. So we'll see.
After dark.
That's it. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for coming by, and have a good one.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah. Another session in the books. Trade Daddies. Let's close it out right. Yeah. Yeah. From the charts to the couch, we appreciate your time. Every view, every share, that support is a sign. Late night learners building wealth slow. Plant seeds today, watch the legacy grow. We don't flex hype, we invest in the grind. Teach discipline so you level your mind. If the game gave value and the message hit deep, run it back, tap like, let the algorithm speak. Trade Daddies, yeah, we here every week. Dropping gems, keeping structure unique. If you vibe with the movement, help it expand. Like, share, subscribe, build the brand. Trade Daddies, yeah, we teach no cap. Real dads, real trades, real talk on the map. Yeah. No promises quick, just knowledge and reps. Risk managed tight, calculated steps. From beginners to vets, everybody can learn. Market cycle spin, patience earns. So salute to the viewers, community strong. Independent thinkers, moving along. Hit subscribe if you rock with the show. Turn alerts on, don't miss the flow. Don't miss the flow. Who keeps it real? Trade Daddies. Who builds the skill? Trade Daddies. Like it up, share it wide, share it wide. Subscribe and ride. Daddy time, knowledge climb. See you next week, same grind. Trade Daddies, after dark. Stay disciplined, play it smart. Trade Daddies.